All right, I cannot tell for the life of me if that lampshade is crooked or not. We're gonna go with no, because if I say no, then I don't gotta get up and try to fix it. Baby, won't you be my... Hey guys, what's up? It's Savannah. Welcome back to my channel. And today, my friends, let me explain what has happened within the past week, okay? So last week, I asked you guys on Instagram to send in some questions that you wanted me to answer. And what I didn't tell you is that I was going to be filming a drunk get ready with me. So I was going to be filming the drunk get ready with me while I was answering your questions. It came around the time to film that video, and what ended up happening is I just ended up getting drunk. What was that noise? I ended up getting a little too drunk to film. So we are here today, not to do a drunk get ready with me. Lord knows you do not need to see another video of me with no makeup on. Today we are here to do a Q&A, but it's not just any Q&A, my friends. Today, my friends, we are doing a tipsy Q&A. So we are going to take the questions that you guys asked me last week because I haven't answered them. I haven't done anything with them and I've been saving them to do a video with. So I thought, why not now? Just go through them, answer them. Let's see what you guys have to say. I haven't really looked at them that in depth, so I don't know what you guys are curious to know, but let's see. I had some wine earlier, switched over to a White Claw. I give myself like 2 to 3 glasses of wine and then I move over to a White Claw because less sugar. So we're just gonna start from the top and work our way down. First question is, why don't you do story times anymore? Okay, let's be real for a second. I have a couple more story times up my sleeve. I did not run out of story times. No, that's not what happened. What I will say is what I've realized more recently, I'm kind of just over that part of my life. Not over it in the sense of like, I don't want to ever think about it again, or I don't think it brought me any like important life lessons, but I'm over it. I'm past that. And to be extremely frank with you, every time I upload a video, like a story time, I just wait. Like I wait for the text. I wait for the text that someone's gonna send. Really, Sav, you put this story up? Like I just don't want to hear it anymore. Like I'm so over it. I'm just sitting there staring at my phone being like, when's the text gonna come? When's the text gonna come? And then it comes and I'm like, all right. But you guys like story times, so I don't know. Maybe we'll continue. What do you like best about yourself? I never like answering questions like these because I feel like they're very haha, you know, like I like this about me. But I think my favorite part about myself is my wit and is my sarcasm. I don't know where I got it. Like I have a very dry sense of humor, and that's probably one of my favorite parts about myself because I find that that's very attractive in another person as well, as when they can kind of handle your sarcasm and dish it back to you. So my sarcasm, that's my favorite part about me. If we're going like deeper than that though, I would probably say like my heart. I know that I'm like a good person at the end of the day. I wouldn't be able to say that like a couple years ago because I was very messed up and I was just a very hateful person. But now after like growing and learning and experiencing different things, I'm able to say that like my heart is very good. I have good intentions. I'd say that's a very good quality that I like about myself as well. And I can drink without throwing up. Next question is, what is my favorite hair color that I've ever had? And that is definitely blonde. Once I'm able to leave the house again, I am going to my hair salon and I'm going blonder. I'm ready to lighten it up again. I was really light, like really blonde. Like last year, like March, around this time last year, I was super blonde, and then I just kind of like let it go, but I'm ready to get back there again. Secretly, you're a baddie, LOL. I love you so much. Hope this makes this, I can't speak. Favorite song off of Party Next Door's new album? I would definitely say PGT, Savage, and what's that one with Rihanna? I don't know. Whatever the one with Rihanna is. How can you be okay with being single? Need advice and how not to settle for less. I think it really just comes down to understanding and knowing your worth, which I've talked about so many times in so many other heartbreak pep talks. I'm kind of tipsy right now, so this might sound really stupid, but I explain it a lot better when I'm not tipsy. So go watch my other heartbreak pep talk videos. There's a reason you're the only you that there is, and that is because you offer so much to this world, regardless if you feel that way or not. You're gonna grow into your full potential, and just know that the right person will come along for that. If they were stupid enough to let you go, be smart enough to walk away, all of those things, go check out the Heartbreak Pep Talk. Do you ever think you will move out of California? 100%. I will not be here forever. I don't want to be here that much longer. I am ready to out of here. Are you nocturnal during this quarantine? Because I am. Yes and no. I typically go to bed anywhere between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. So that kind of counts as nocturnal, I guess. But I used to be able to stay up till like 3 or 4 a.m. Like I used to film videos when I first started out my YouTube channel at like 1 a.m. I don't do that anymore. I'm filming this video at 11:42 p.m. and that's like a stretch for me. If you were stranded on an island and can only bring one thing with you, what would it be? Definitely a boat so I could get off the island. But if that doesn't answer your question, One thing is extreme. I can't just bring one thing. If I were to bring one thing, it would be the boat. But let's say I could bring 3 things. Would bring an unlimited supply of water, unlimited of one product, right? So an unlimited supply of bottled water. I want to say tequila, but that's just like not the time for that. Gosh, do I have cell phone service? See, I just have so many questions. I don't know. This is stressing me out. Okay, next question is, do first boyfriends last? See, I'm the wrong person to ask this question to. But what I will tell you is I do know plenty of people who are still with their high school sweetheart, who ended up getting married to their high school sweetheart. There's a lot of people out there who it has worked for. Can I say the same about me? No, but that's okay. Okay, there are a lot of questions about like my thoughts on this whole social distancing and everything that's going on in the world situation. And I'm gonna refer you to my previous vlog where I had a serious sit down conversation about it. So go check that out if you're curious about like my thoughts on that. So that was like my little serious note for you. What is your favorite season? My favorite season is winter, but I will say I'm starting to become a summer person as well. Very opposite sides of the spectrum. I like winter because I like being able to sit under a blanket and watch movies, and I like the snow and I like the cold. I like sweatshirts. I love Christmas. Summer is good too. I don't really know why, but summer just has a good ring to it. How did you get so comfortable with telling your story times? By the way, love you. By the way, I love you more. So this kind of goes along with the first question. You never really get comfortable. You just kind of think that the people that you're talking about, not that they don't exist, but that they're never going to see what you're talking about, because why would they? But then once they do, it's kind of like, oh, where's the first place you'll go once you're allowed to go again? My guess is Starbucks. That is wrong. That is not where I will be going first. Where I will be going first is, oh, actually, you might be right, because I was gonna say Target, but I think to get the full experience, I'm gonna go to my drive-through Starbucks and then go to Target. So you're actually right. That or the bar. Nothing to ask. Just wanted to say that I love you and your videos are the highlight of my week. Do I think exes can be friends? I think it really just depends. I have people that I've had pasts with that like I wouldn't care if I had to sit in a room with them. Then I have people where I literally would sprint in the opposite direction if I had to be anywhere near them. So it really just depends on the person. It depends on how you ended things. But the thing is I always think it's better to just have a clean break. Does it always happen that way? No. But you can dream, right? The number one question every single time I do one of these things is, what is your body count? I'm at the point where I can't tell if y'all think my body count is like extremely high or extremely low. And I saw this comment and it was like, every time she doesn't tell us her body count, I just think it's higher and higher. No. The reason I don't tell you my body count is because it's no one's freaking business. Ooh. Can you whistle? Let me get ready. Wait, I'm gonna get it. Most rebellious thing you did as a teen. Now, I didn't get super rebellious until after I graduated high school. In high school, I'd say the most rebellious thing that I did was I snuck out one night and I ended up pushing my car all the way down the street, because where my car was parked in the driveway, I didn't want my parents to hear me turn it on. So in order to not let them hear that, if you don't know how to do this, I'm about to basically tell you how to do this. I put my car in neutral and I pushed it out of the driveway. I had a little like Volkswagen Evoque at the time. And so I think that's what it's called. Yeah. No, Volkswagen Tiguan. Sorry, I have an Evoque now. It's not a Volkswagen, but I had a Volkswagen Tiguan at the time. And I pushed it out of the driveway, and then I pushed it all the way down the street, which was like a block. I pushed it a block down the street. That way my parents wouldn't hear me turn it on. And I'd say that's probably the most rebellious thing I did as a teenager in high school. Do you get creeped out by your murder podcast? I love Killer Instinct with all my heart, but sometimes yes. Height and shoe size. I am 5'7" and a quarter, and my shoe size is anywhere from an 8 to a 9. So I could be an 8, 8.5, or a 9. Depends on the brand, depends on the shoe. Would you rather take someone's virginity or be their first kiss? Way rather be their first kiss, 100%. I would way rather be someone's first kiss than be the person that takes their virginity. I don't think I've ever been that person for anyone, and that's on purpose. How are you so independent? Like you're a literal queen. You gotta fake it till you make it sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say. Why do boys lead girls on? Because they suck. That's why. If you weren't doing YouTube, what else would you be doing? I talked about this before. I would be a detective. I know that people people that know me outside of YouTube are like, Savannah, come on. But I think it'd be really fun. What animal do you associate yourself with the most and why? Probably a rhinoceros. Just because they're my favorite animal. And I feel like they're chill, but like they will go after you if you try them, you know? So that's why. Team Lucas and Brooke or Team Lucas and Peyton. And this is referring to One Tree Hill. Definitely Team Lucas and Peyton. I like Lucas and Peyton together a lot more, but I will say I think personally I'm much more of a Brooke than a Peyton. And Lucas is like, if I had to pick a superpower, which one would it be? By the way, I love you so much. I love you more. I would definitely teleport. I think teleportation would be so sick. What is your toxic trait? Where should we begin? I give people too many chances when I shouldn't. When I get drunk, I will FaceTime literally every single person in my contact list just because I want to catch up and see how everyone's doing. And that is a huge toxic trait of mine because the next morning I got to do damage control and it's not fun and it's not cute. So that is a toxic trait of mine. I also self-tan 24/7. That's a toxic trait. I will self-tan and then 4 days later will self-tan again. I could keep going, but I think you get the point. Would I rather have one eye or no nose? Maybe one eye. Then I'd wear an eye patch and try to make it look good. My dog's awake. Hi, puppy. How do you get over catching feelings with your friends with benefits? I've talked about friends with benefits before. Maybe I need to do an updated video on it because I did it literally 3 years ago. My opinions have very much changed. I don't know if it's possible to not catch feelings for a friends with benefits unless it's a rebound. But that's just me. I don't know. Am I still allowed to try and get you on Ellen? Yes. Next question is, have you ever had any work done? You're literally so gorgeous. I'm just curious. Other than a little Facetune here and there, no. Does YouTube ever feel like it's just too much to deal with? And how do you handle putting some things on camera and some things not on camera? Yes, sometimes YouTube does feel like it's a lot to deal with, but it's not because of the workload. That's not what it is. It's because a lot of people feel like they're entitled to put their 2 cents in on your life. But on the flip side of that, it's like you're putting yourself out there to be judged. So it just comes with it. It's a part of the deal. You're putting yourself out there to be judged by all these people who don't know you. So you really can't take it that seriously. And I'm willing to take whatever comes at me because the latter of it is so much more worth it. And the latter of it is having a support system and having you guys in this family that we've created. And I will take any hater on any day of the week before I ever feel like I can't take it. Everything that I possibly think could be said has been said, and I'm still here. And I'm not going anywhere. Now, the second part of that question is, how do I deal with putting certain things on camera and certain parts of my life not on camera? I share most of my life with you. I share a lot of my life with you. If you watch a lot of my videos, if you watch my vlogs, you guys know the real me. And I love that. And I love having this like almost video diary. Like, I don't know, it sounds really weird, but it's kind of what it is. And being able to look back on my old videos, and like when I look back on my old videos, it's so crazy because I can look back on a drive with me, I could look back on a story time, I could look back on literally anything and be like, I know what was going on in my life at the day that I filmed that. To be able to look at that now and be like, that seems so major at that point, and now I'm here and like life is so different and priorities are so different. It's just a lot of change that happens. How do I deal with putting certain things on camera and certain things not on camera? I mean, I personally am an open book. So I will tell you anything about me that you want to know. I won't tell you my body count, sorry. But other than that, pretty much everything I will tell you. But I also have to remember that there are other people in my life. I have my parents, I have my siblings, I have my friends, I have all of these other people that I have to take into consideration. So that is when I kind of make the cutoff between what I put on camera and what I don't, is when it involves other people's lives. I know you might be sitting here and being like, well, you made all these story times about all these other people, but I changed their names. No name that was used in those story times was the actual name of the person in the story. And even though if they ever came across it or if they watched it, they would know what it was and who it was and all of those different things, it doesn't matter because you don't know who it is. But when it comes to my family and other things like that, that's when it's game over for me. I hope that answered your question. Maybe it didn't. Have I ever thought about quitting YouTube? I've never thought about quitting YouTube in the sense of like, I want to quit YouTube and do this, or like do a specific career or go in a different direction. But I have thought of like, what would happen if I just stopped? If I just said like it was over and it was done, and like, what would happen then? Who would I be without this? And what I've realized is that this is who I am. You guys, this channel, what we've created here, this is who I am at my very core. It's what makes me so incredibly happy every day. And what's so crazy and what I'm so excited about is all the growth that we have to continue. I'm so excited to keep growing, and I'm so excited to keep putting out content and showing you guys more of who I am as a person. Okay, so last question, because I have a good answer for this one, and that is, what is your least favorite part about doing YouTube? So this doesn't go along the sense of like doing YouTube, but it goes more in the sense of like my least favorite part about having people, but it goes along with like having a support system. And I love the support system, but here's what gives me anxiety. See, I'm a very anxious person. And when I go somewhere in public and then I get a DM saying that one of you saw me and you were too afraid to say hi, I never get mad at that. Let's start there. It's not like, oh my God, I can't believe she didn't say hi, or I can't believe he didn't say hi. It's more so like I get real anxious because I'm like, where did they see me? What was I doing? What was going on in that moment? Like, was I good? Did they think I looked mean? Like, why didn't they come up? Like, all of these different things run through my head. So if you ever see me in public, please come up and say hi. Or if you see me in public and are too nervous to say hi, which by the way, you shouldn't, all I'm gonna do is hug you, want a picture with you, and I wanna talk to you. So don't be afraid to say hi. But all I ask is like, if you see me and don't wanna say anything, don't message me saying that you saw me. It just makes me nervous. All right, you guys, that was the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some answers to your questions. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Savannah. I make videos 3 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. You should subscribe and join the family. I love you guys so much. I'll be back in a couple days with a brand new video. What else is my outro? I'll be back in a couple days with a brand new video. Bye, guys. No, isn't that weird? Bye, guys. Is that it? Bye, guys. Whatever. Bye, guys. Love you.